Hello, everyone. It's your weather buddy, Craig. I know it's been a minute here. Um, I've been filling in. I've had some time off myself, so I haven't been able to do this with you guys. So let's talk some weather because, well, we're in for a wild ride this week. Um, and you know what? I implore you to please get outside tomorrow because after tomorrow, the weather's not going to be so nice. Which this time of the year, that happens. It's just the way it is sometimes because the atmosphere is trying to balance itself out, right? As we kind of go into that transition from winter to spring and then spring to summer. So the atmosphere is kind of out of whack. But it was a decent weekend. Let's just recap. Just 1 week ago today, it was 75 degrees. And then yesterday, on Saturday, 1 week ago from Saturday, it was 83 degrees. That was a new record high for the date. Now, this weekend, certainly not 80 degrees. But, it was better than what we had on Friday when we only got to 42 for the high. And the last time we were that chilly or we had something that chilly was at the beginning of the month. So it had been over 2 weeks. So the weekend was better. And today was better than yesterday. We managed to get into the upper 50s today. But as we expected, we had those pop-up showers that came through mainly south of I-90 because a lot of times, especially this time of the year, you get what's called a lake shadow. Really cool stuff. So basically the cooler air over the lake stabilizes the air right near Lake Erie. And that allows for brighter sunshine. However, down south of the I-90 ridge and interior sections of Erie County, Crawford, Warren County, you guys had some pop-up random showers coming through. But meanwhile, up near the lake today, it wasn't a bad day. Think of it as lake effect sunshine, the opposite of lake snow. And speaking of lake effect, yeah, we have to include some of that in the forecast too as we go down the road here. As some unseasonably cold air looks like it will make a return to northwestern Pennsylvania as we go through the week. So just get set for that. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day. We should have a mix of clouds and sun. It'll be breezy, mild. Temperatures should easily get into the low or mid 60s. Then Tuesday, it's not bad. It's definitely going to be cooler on Tuesday, and we have an opportunity for some passing rain showers early Tuesday, and then again late in the day Tuesday. So we kind of bookend Tuesday, and then all bets are off as we get into Wednesday. There will likely be. I heard, or I just read a comment there. Yes, there will likely be some of the S word going on, especially higher elevations. Usually this time of the year, that's where you're most prone. Those are the most suspect areas to get some snow. So let me just check in with all of you guys here. Robert, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. Hello, Teresa. Douglas Bailey also checking in. Good to see you. Hello, Linda from Erie. Good to see you as well. Let's see. Sparty's here. Sherry, how are you? Jason, we'll talk about the S word on Wednesday. There's my sister. She's always chiming in. Happy Easter, by the way. Yeah, Deb, today was nice. Better than yesterday, which Saturday was better than Friday, but the bar was set like really low, right? So today was definitely nice. Tomorrow will be the best day of the week. Hi, there's Sarah. Happy Easter. Belated Happy Easter. I know it's not Easter, but it's just an inside joke here. Chris Gaggs, how are you? Might we have any storms coming this week that include lightning? I don't think so. Chris. Yeah, I'm not. Doesn't look like there's going to be any thunderstorms this week. So, Teresa says, "Say it isn't so. All my errands run on Wednesday." You have to say it isn't snow, because there probably will be. I can't even rule out some wet flurries in the city either. At the higher elevations, there will be snow. Period. On Wednesday. Westell's here. Kate, how are you? Good to see you. Larissa, hello. Let's see. Sam from the Borough. How are you? Hello, William. Doug checking in from Meadville. Good evening. Hey, Suzanne. Good to see you. Jacoby. Hey, buddy. How are you? There you go, Teresa. Don't put away your winter coat yet. Still better than most April's weather. I'm not so sure you're going to like April's weather this week. So let's talk about it. We were just watching the sunset go down there on the New Motors weather cam. Nice sunset. Again, the brightest sunshine today was near the lake. So let's kind of give you a breakdown of what to expect. Hello, Terry. So here's the deal. Monday will be the best day. How often do we get to say that? We should have a mix of clouds and sun, breezy, mild, pleasant, really. Highs should make it into the low and mid 60s. Now the tables start to turn, Mr. Bond, as we go into Tuesday. Now Tuesday, like I said, it's not going to be a terrible day, but it will definitely be cooler. Probably a shower first thing in the morning, and then again late in the day. That's the best chance. In between, probably some intervals of sunshine, and then wet and white on Wednesday. Really? Really? Really, Craig? Yeah, really. So get ready for that. Now, do I think there's going to be some sticking snow? Yeah. Especially in the higher elevations, there will probably be a slushy few inches. So I'm not going to go that far out on the limb and put numbers on it. I mean, if you really want me to, if you had to back me into a corner on Wednesday, what's the deal? I'd say probably a slushy 1 to 3. So here's weather in motion for you. Beautiful day tomorrow. West and southwest winds will transport some milder weather into the area here. So I think easily over 60 on Monday. So beautiful day on Monday. Then you look to the west there and you see the cold front right there. That cold front is going to change things up. It's actually what we call, there's different classifications of cold fronts. This is actually what we call an Anna front. And what an Anna front is that means the main precipitation shield and clouds are behind the front. Usually it's right along or just ahead of it. But in this particular situation, behind the front, that is where the steadiest precipitation will be. So watch what happens, though, as we put this into motion. So there's the front. There it is Monday at about lunchtime, right? So this front will creep ever so slowly near us. And I do think we'll get some rain showers in here Monday night. Then what happens? By Tuesday morning, that cold front will be just to the south of us. Now, this is going to bisect very warm air and much cooler air. And notice the orientation of that front is to the south of Erie. So that's why I think it'll be much cooler on Tuesday. Again, probably not much in the way of anything Tuesday during the day. The highest chance of a rain shower would be first thing, and then again late in the day, but it will definitely be cooler. Now, I want to draw your attention to that L that you see over St. Louis, right? That storm right there is the one that will wrap in some colder air and likely bring some wet snow to northwestern Pennsylvania on Wednesday. It may start out as a little rain, and then it mixes with and changes over to wet, greasy snow through the day on Wednesday, and then eventually tapers off by late in the day Wednesday. What happens is that front, or I should say that area of low pressure there, it deepens. So when a storm deepens, when it lowers its air pressure, it gets stronger. And what it can do to that cold front is actually kind of act as, it kind of puts the brakes on, if you will, in terms of that front, not moving much. So that little area of low pressure that you see right there, that's going to ripple along the front, and watch as we go. So here we go. There it comes as we get into Tuesday, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. It will be approaching. Probably a rain shower initially on Tuesday, okay? Then what happens is we get the, after sunset, we get the wet bulb effect. Actually, let me go back to that real quick. And I'm going to see if I can actually extend this out a little bit more for you here. So just bear with me 1 second. I'll see if I can get this to go a little bit farther out. So again, we just went over Monday. There it is, Tuesday. Here it comes on Wednesday, right over top of us on by Wednesday morning. Okay, so with that track like that, you could see the colder air wrapping in behind this guy, and all the blue from Detroit Rock City down to Toledo, Cleveland. That little area is going to pivot around the low, and it will likely mean wet snow for us, especially at higher elevations as we go through the day on Wednesday. Again, a slushy accumulation possible. All right. So that's Wednesday. What happens is the storm wraps up, shoves off to the north and east. And then I mentioned how we have to talk about lake effect on Thursday. The air behind this low is unseasonably cold for mid-April. And there's going to be just enough instability for some scattered and smattered, and she will be shattered rain and wet snow showers, we think, as we go into Thursday off the lake. You know how lake effect works. It kind of organizes itself, localized, right? So not everyone gets it. The big thing you're going to notice on Thursday is a strong wind, and that is going to really take a bite out of the air as we go towards Thursday. High temperatures on Thursday probably will not get out of the lower mid-40s. So we'll map this out for you again. Watching that front that will be approaching on Monday. It sweeps through Monday night with a rain shower, much cooler Tuesday, and there you go. On Wednesday, as the storm wraps up, we will have rain over to snow, snow in the higher elevations, and I can't even rule out some wet flurries even here in the city either. So that's Wednesday's weather. Let's put this all together for you on the 7-day forecast. So my pick of the week is tomorrow, 64 degrees. What are you going to do with it? Sunshine, couple clouds, mid-level clouds drifting through, and 64. Much colder as we go into Tuesday. Chance of a shower early and then again late in the day, but we go from 64 to upper 40s Tuesday, and then Tuesday night rain changes over, or I should say mixes with wet snow, and then as we get into Wednesday, rain and snow ending as all wet snow. And it's just going to be awful, just awful on Wednesday. It'll be windy. Temperatures will have a hard enough time just to get to 40. And likely dealing with a slushy accumulation, we think, again, at the higher elevations. Those are the suspect areas that we think. Very windy on Thursday. And keep in mind, this is all a couple days out, so weather's evolution, so things can change. But very windy, some scattered flurries around Thursday, possibly mixed with a rain shower, intervals of sun, strong gusts, and a high of only 45. But this is what spring does in Erie. Look by Friday. Quick turnaround, mid-50s with a good deal of sunshine. It's still going to be breezy on Friday. And then as we get into the weekend, a late chance of rain showers Saturday, and then maybe a few rain showers into Sunday morning. Temperatures in the 50s for highs. So that's it. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. Hi, Mike Campbell. How are you? Hey, Hector, what's up? Good evening, Bob. Good to see you. Tom Lewis, how much accumulation for that snow for Wednesday in the borough? Look, it's way too early to really get specific with numbers. I do think there's going to be at least a slushy accumulation, like on grassy surfaces, on cars and porches and decks and stuff like that. Roadways during the day, probably not. But once we get into the evening, there could be a slushy coating on the roads Wednesday evening. During the day, when you get an elevation type snowstorm, and that might be a little bit, I might be overselling that a little bit. But when you get this type of scenario in April, it really depends on your elevation. And also, you got to remember that the sun angle is very high in the sky, or getting higher in the sky. So all of that solar energy can penetrate to the ground, right? So during the day, with temperatures above freezing, it just doesn't cut it for accumulation. It's really at night when you start to make your snowflake money, if you will. But it's still too early to get specific. But again, I mean, I hate to do it, but I would say a slushy inch 2 or 3 maybe. That would be my first best guess. So we'll see how it unfolds. Carl is a fan of Wednesday because he's part polar bear. Rawr! All right, buddy. Well, you enjoy Wednesday then. Sarah, this is bad. It's bad. It's not that bad for us. I mean, Sarah's in North Carolina, so it's bad for her. You're right, Terry. This is exactly what spring does in Erie. Adam, it will not rain all day on Saturday. I think the highest chance is late in the day. Joseph, I have been enjoying the day. Hump day snow. Yeah, at least a little bit on Wednesday. Hello, Fawn from Northeast. Deborah, glad she doesn't have to go anywhere. Look, I don't think this is not going to be like a big, powerful, major storm. So if you have stuff to do on Wednesday, you should be fine. But definitely going to be some wet flakes in the air for sure. Joe, appreciate it. No problem. Joanna, I'm killing you. Flint, killing me. Killing me, Smalls. I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't make the stuff, though, right? Let's see. Jen from Alerting Erie. Yeah, a little snow, we think. Maybe even here in the city, could be some wet flurries Wednesday. Chicken doggy man, Patty? What on earth are you talking about? Janice, thank you so much. And it's great to hear from you, too. Oh, Riggies. Yeah, so my coworker, Sean Lafferty, you might know him. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but that guy. Him and his lovely wife, Joanna, made me some chicken Riggies, which is one of my favorite dishes from my home state of New York, Central New York State, Central New York cuisine. And they did an awesome job. Nice, spicy chicken Riggies. I love it. They fed me for a couple days. So I'll have dinner for a couple days. So Sean and Joanne, thank you so much for that. Should you make a pretty bouquet of the tulips that you have? Yeah, why not? That would be cool. White rain. I like it, Terry. I like it. Yeah. Little white rain. Stephanie's got the puke emoji. Yeah, Terry, we'll survive. We'll get through it. It's, you know what? It's Erie in the spring, and usually this time of the year you get these quick turnarounds, so it's not going to be the be-all, end-all. But, yeah, little bit of wet snow coming up on Wednesday. You're right, Patty. It is a Utica, New York classic. Chicken Riggies. They are so good, too. I love them. Robert says, let's get it out of the way now so it gets nicer sooner. I got to tell you, March, man, did we get spoiled in March. I mean, March could be a pretty fickle month, but this past March was just awesome. And the one thing that I like to say about weather and meteorology is that things always average out, okay? So we had some really great weather from March going into April. So we have to average it out somehow. And I think we're making up for that here as we go through the week. So, yeah, I mean, look, let me just qualify Wednesday. I do not think this is going to be something that's so impactful, late spring, major snowstorm, nothing like that. Okay. But it will start to stick, I think, especially in the higher elevations, and especially as we go, we'll get a little bit of rain and wet snow Tuesday night, and then during the day on Wednesday, probably not. But as temperatures cool and we get the wet bulb effect, we'll see some of that wet, greasy snow start to stick on trees and grassy surfaces, especially as we go late in the day on Wednesday. And then it's just windy on Thursday. That's going to be the most notable feature on Thursday. And there's probably going to be at least some flurries or passing rain showers off the lake Thursday, because that just goes to show you how unseasonably cold the air mass is. I mean, a normal high this time of the year is in the upper 50s. So we're not going to do that after tomorrow. We're not going to do that until next weekend. So get ready for a kind of a chilly week, and in some cases a wintry week too. Okay? And I don't know why my little logo up there is not showing up, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Star Tree Surfaces. Thank you. They're helping us out with this Facebook deal. We appreciate it. Check those guys out. A lot of people are getting ready this time of the year, thinking about doing the green thumb thing and getting out there. I wouldn't plant anything right now, not until after probably Mother's Day. That's probably your safe bet. But anyway, a big thank you to Star Tree Surfaces. And we will be on TV tonight at 10 and 11. As far as I know, we are not preempted by anything. Last night we didn't have a Fox show because of the boxing, and we were a little late off the jump for 11 o'clock because we had basketball. So you can check us out tonight on Fox at 10 and Jet at 11. And of course, Mr. DeVecchio will be here talking with you guys tomorrow morning. And he'll give you his opinion on everything. But just get ready. I mean, enjoy tomorrow. Please go outside tomorrow, even if it's for just 5 minutes. I'm going to try to, because after tomorrow, the weather's not going to be so nice. Kelly, no more snow, please. I'm sorry. We're going to get some snow on Wednesday. And Thomas is giving a quick shout out to all the Erie friends and relatives from Tom in Detroit, Rock City. All right. Hey, check us out tonight at 10 and 11, Fox at 10, Jet at 11. Enjoy tomorrow, please. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of town. And I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you on TV. Have a great week. Just a little wet snow on Wednesday.